tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle, Fizzle, Fizzle. And this is In-State Radio, man. Tune in, baby. Oh, boy.
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to another episode of the 710 the Slickville Show. I am your host, Jay Slick, a.k.a. Jay Brown, a.k.a. Mr. 710. I'm joined with me by Mailman Moby, a familiar face. And if you don't know this face right now, you will know about it. You will know it soon. I'm joined by Latrice Pace.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, how's everybody doing today?
Yes,
Great.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Look. I want to tell y'all, I'm going to go ahead and just throw her up under the bus real early.
Yes, throw me under the bus.
We was gonna get started at 9 o'clock, but I didn't know she lived all the way across the earth.
I'm not telling people where I live, though, so don't tell them, okay?
It's across the earth.
It is across the earth.
And, in Atlanta traffic, across the earth could be 5 miles away. It could be 10 miles away. It's she across the earth, for real.
And you all are so kind, though. Nobody didn't have an attitude. They didn't cuss me out.
Well,
not in my
That's dirty.
That's what it was. I was like, let me get all of these cuss words out.
I told her 850.
We did do a show about stereotypes.
Oh my!
That is true. I'm not saying anything. We did do a show about stereotypes.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, but look, real quick, I do want y'all to share this feed. Share this feed. Do not be selfish, because this is gonna be some good stuff today. I do have something else I have to be honest about. Latrice sings at the church I go to, and when I asked her to be on the show, I was just like, you know what? This lady that's singing in my church, she is dope. Like she can sing. I'm talking about. It's been a couple times that I've been moved in such a way that I hadn't been moved. There's only a couple other people that can get me there.
Wow.
And I was like, man, she do this cooking thing. She was doing the cooking and nutrition thing. I saw her do the video on during the announcements.
Yeah.
And then I did research. And I was like, oh, wait, oh, hold on. That's her family? Wait, she did this? What? And she was on here? Who? And all of these people that I had recognized and that I had, I was just like, dang, she done. I didn't know who I was inviting onto the show at first.
It's just me.
I was like, between singing and acting and being a business owner and an author and countless other things, fitness and chef and all this other stuff, I was just like, I don't even know where to start.
One way to start, cut out them cuss words.
Right.
Did I But I seen it. You were singing in the car on the way to church, not this past Sunday.
Yeah.
Before, and I sent it to Mailman, and I was like, "Hey man, if she come, it's gonna be live." and Mo was like, "Yo man, I gotta brush up on my gospel, just in case." But yeah, oh, here we go. Yeah, they already started in the chat room. But look, hey, y'all know how we do this. Y'all know how we do this in the chat room. This is an interactive show, so comment. You can call in, ask the questions if whatever you have. Show your love, show your likes. We want to flood that screen with the hearts. We want to flood them. What's up, Sharon Turner? Go ahead and give some quick shout outs to the people that's already in here. We got Julian, that's my brother right there, left hand rookie, that's been on the show. We got young Shark, Shahada. What's up, my wife in there, mom's in there. She just got done talking to her. What's up here for beer, Stacy? I don't even know who Rachel is, but what up, Rachel? What up, Stacy? What up, cousin Robin? Yeah. And so we gonna have a good time today. We gonna get a chance to know her because I'm getting a chance to know her as we speak right now. Along with that, depending on how long I have her, we're gonna talk about how to know when the relationship is over. That's coming out the mailbag right there. Uh-oh. And we also gonna talk about the friend zone. Ooh. The friend zone, along with some current events, because it's a lot of stuff that's been going on. Wow. A lot of stuff that's been going on recently. And so, we got to get to know Latrice real quick. We got to get to know Latrice. Now, I'm pretty sure you've been singing forever. Not a long time as far as your age, but forever.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And coming up in the family that you came up, nine
girls. I have 8 sisters and 1 brother.
Ooh.
Wow.
I know.
That's old school.
It's yeah.
You don't find that in a family.
That's you ain't going to work. Your job is here at the house.
So, okay. So how hard? Well, I guess you didn't really have a choice, huh? Like singing was gonna be.
I did not have a choice, and that was so difficult for me because I didn't want to sing. I did not. You have all of these siblings before you that's doing it and doing it well, and I was just like, well, what do I have to offer that's different? So I wanted to do something totally different. I've always been that. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. But my daddy was like, you don't have a choice. This is a family ministry, so you can hang whatever thoughts you thought you were gonna do. You can hang that up.
I see.
So
I was I guess having sisters that could sing like they could probably let you off the hook on some of the Easter speeches and stuff.
Absolutely. Yes.
You got off the hook on Easter speeches?
Yep.
I don't know how that happened.
Because by the time you got down to me,
is she number 8?
If you didn't go on them now, and say Jesus wept, you
right
said something.
now, well, you didn't have to get the long speeches, but Sunday school that was non-optional. It was non-negotiable, Lord Jesus. But yeah.
Yeah, when because I think about it being the oldest, and I got one other younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like whenever the Easter speeches came, it was Jason. You got to read this and you got to do that, and
yeah,
I didn't get off the hook on none of that stuff. Like I got all the long stuff.
Oh yeah, by the time they got down to us, it was like we're tired, so whatever is fine.
So what's the gap between the youngest and the oldest?
There's a 20-year gap.
Oh wow!
About a 20-year gap.
Your parents had built-in babysitters.
Absolutely. It was. And my mother tell the story. She told me the story on my birthday that the doctor, every time she had a child, the doctor was like, "All right, Miss Pace, see you next year."
Oh.
Yeah, for real. It was like she was having a child every year.
They knew her by name, like, oh
yeah.
Well, it's about time for Miss Pace to come on, man. You got that on the calendar.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, Sharon Turner. I used to do a show for them. They got Sister to Sister here on this radio show, on this radio station. She said, "Hey," she told me to tell you, "Hey," when I told her that you was gonna be on the show because we worked together, and she was like, "You got who?" And so,
hi, Sharon.
Definitely told me to tell you, hey on that.
Awesome.
And so. How long had you been at EBC?
I've been at EBC, I think, approaching 5 years now.
Okay. Well, that's right around the time when I started going.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like I said, when I went, I was just like, from the first time, and for anybody that's never heard us sing, the videos on YouTube and stuff like that, those are great.
Don't do it justice, they'll do it.
Nothing like it's not like hearing it live.
Because the videos on social media, they're literally a warm up for me to when I get to church. So I don't want to blow people away in the car.
You don't?
Or no, you want to be in the car like yeah, like ooh, that's loud.
No, they will be just fine. They will be absolutely fine. Like when I tell you like. Kills it.
Thank you.
I know that
Sunday.
feeling. It's different when it's loud, man. You feel that spirit. You like, okay.
I get a joy out of it. I literally enjoy doing what I've been called to do. And for so long, well, now it's like, God, how could I have not wanted to sing? I'm so glad my dad knew that, this is what you were called to do. Because if I hadn't, I can't imagine not being able to sing and not offering that gift back to God and even to others to encourage and inspire them.
Now, was there ever a singing competition between like you and your sisters and stuff like that?
It was never initiated by us, but it was always initiated by my dad.
Really?
I promise you, that's why I did not want to sing, because we would come home from church and we would be coming off, get in, long day, and Daddy would be like, "Ooh, Sean, Leslie tore that up. You better watch out." Another day, "Ooh, Leslie, Niecy tore that up. You better watch out." And so it was never Tracy tore that up. Y'all better watch out. So it was like, okay, well, I'm good. I don't really want to do this anyway. So it was always initiated by my dad.
Oh, well, I mean, he heard you on them Sundays.
If he was still here, I think he would be proud.
Well, I'm sure he hearing it. I'm sure he hearing it, because that is reaching the heavens.
Thank you.
Definitely reaching. Look, let me go ahead and put some hearts in there. I'm putting my own hearts in that. It's just that dope.
Yeah. Thank you.
And so, I've watched some past interviews that you've done, and doing my research and whatnot. The "Don't Give Up." What was your first single?
The first motivational fitness single was "Be the Change,"
Okay.
and that came from me wanting music, wholesome music to work out to. Not definitely nobody saying Jesus, Jesus, Jesus all the time, but rap and that type of vibe of music, it really does invigorate you. So I wanted something like that without having to hear all of the profanity, but having the energy of all of that type of music. So that's when I did "Be the Change."
I put that on, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and do some push-ups right
It's a little dated now, so I need to find a producer to take it up a notch.
You got some more stuff coming out?
I do. I just finished a live recording at the Elizabeth Baptist Church Douglasville location. So I'm taking the rest of the year off, not off, but yeah, pretty much, to really focus on finishing that project so that it could be ready to release the first quarter of 2018. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, that's
and it's an entire CD and not just the single.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: as far as church go, do you have a favorite song to sing?
Oh my goodness. I do not. Well, I would say it's my favorite because it's my favorite song that I love in personal worship, and it would probably be "We Exalt Thee."
We exalt thee.
Yeah. So, but any song that I sing when I'm at church, I enjoy it because throughout the week, I'm finding scriptures and I'm gleaning from situations that I could relate that song to and the lyrics to so that people can feel it as well. So it's pretty much any song that I enjoy singing.
Got you. Well, we got a caller, 710 to Slickville. Who we got on the line?
This is Sharon.
Hi.
Hi.
I knew.
How are you doing?
Hey, we're good.
We're good.
How you doing this evening?
I am good.
Good.
I am great, especially now.
Like I told you, I started at this radio show with them.
Wow.
And it was, they brought me in for like the male perspective and whatnot, and I was just kept bringing me back.
Oh, wow.
And then we
Right, and because we love you.
Hey, love you too. I appreciate this. What you got for Latrice?
Oh my God! Well, first of all, I'm a low-key fan.
Well, thank you.
Yes. Grew up listening to the Pace Sisters
Wow.
kind of trying to follow in the footsteps of the Pace sisters, the Clark sisters.
Yes.
That's our background. So
Yes.
I'm a PK too, so I totally understand everything that you said, talked about, went through, and then some.
Right.
But I do have a question.
Okay.
You have worked with so many major artists.
Mm-hmm.
How is it a lot of pressure? Do you feel pressure? Is it that? Do you feel like you have to live up to a certain standard, or what's your take on that?
I never feel pressure to live up to a certain standard, and the reason that I don't is because I grew up as a PK, and growing up as a PK, you always feel this pressure to live up to a certain expectation, to dress a certain way, to act a certain way. You have to be on, you're expected to be on 24/7. And when I came into my own and realized who I really was, I said I wasn't doing that anymore. So I'll tell people in a heartbeat on social media, don't have an expectation of me. The only expectation you should have of me is for me to love you as Christ told me to love you. Don't think I'm going to be, rolling around in a Bentley. Don't expect me to always be done up and, wearing the finest rags. Don't hold me to those standards, because I'm not going to hold you to those standards. And I'm not going to, I hate living the lie that people live. I hate people feel the pressure, the pressure to live the lie. And I told myself a long time ago that was one thing I would never do. Try to live up to those standards and live a lie. So I am who I am. The only pressure is just making sure I know my music and on it. But as far as being a certain way, I'm going to be who I am 24/7, 365.
And you be on it. You are always on it.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. We have mutual friends.
We do.
So I'm just, Blanche, for one.
Yes.
McAllister.
Yes.
That is my ace right there.
Yes.
Love her. But I'm not going to take up a whole lot of time. I'm just excited to at least talk to you. Our paths have crossed, but we really never had, talked or anything. Okay. But shameless plug, we would love to have you on Sister to Sister too. But, tonight is all about 710 Slickville.
I would love to come, yes. But we're talking about Slickville right now, right?
Yeah, that's right. We ain't talking about nobody else.
I would love to come, though.
But I just want you to know that I love you.
Love you too. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I appreciate the call. Hey, love you too. Appreciate the call, Sharon.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great night.
Thanks, you too.
For our listeners that don't know what a PK is, that's a preacher's kid.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry.
That's the church lingo. Everybody probably saying, "What's a PK?"
What's a PK?
PK is preacher's kid for the ones.
Thank you for that.
Well, you just know some people probably Googling and everything.
Right? You're like, what's PK?
That ain't a PK.
when I was on their show, they used to say, we PKs.
Yeah.
I was the first one. No. What do you mean?
Like, what's a PK?
PK is preacher's kid.
Yeah.
They got ain't gonna.
Yeah, go ahead. You started.
I ain't gonna say it. They got a bad rap. You know how they go.
Most of us do. And it's because of that pressure, that expectation. But no, thank you. Y'all can have it.
Well, I used to give them a real hard time because I would walk that line of inappropriateness on their show just
to push buttons.
A little bit.
That's me.
A little bit. Like I walk just, that line. Like I know that. They had a certain demographic watching.
Right.
So,
that's me.
I would be right there on those jokes.
That's me all the time. I love a good reaction.
Definitely. So we got what's the name of the project for when it come out?
Right now is Latrice Pace Live, but the single that we'll be pushing, before the entire project come out, will be called Shadow.
Okay. All right. See, that's when you know you can I'll just say my name on it. My name on it live.
That's all you gotta say.
I put Jason Brown on anything. Jason Brown live.
Well, I have to thank my sisters for that. God has given us a name, and I realize it's because of the way that they have paid for me. So I have to thank God for them.
Oh, well, you know what?
Up?
Yeah.
You need to tell my brother that. No. So coming up, my brother, he's a pretty good athlete, but he did not want to play basketball because of what, as a basketball player, what I was. And so it's just, that wasn't his thing.
I get it.
But now, I'm glad that he didn't, because he put a lot of his focus in bowling.
Oh, okay.
And that boy can bowl.
Wow.
He's a machine out there. I'm like, dude.
Oh,
wow. Need to see you on TV like that.
That's awesome.
But he just, one day.
Okay.
One day, when he's called to that professional level, and he'll be there. But
okay.
Don't wait too late, left hand rookie.
Look,
don't wait too late.
He dropped his hashtag all in the chat room.
Oh, he dropped it in there. Don't wait too late, left hand.
Yeah, he's dope on the lanes like that. But look, acting.
Yes.
How did that start?
Oh my goodness. Acting started when I was out with my sister LaShawn. And I was just out as her PA, her personal assistant. We got to stop these initials.
What's personal assistant?
I was out as her PA, or her personal assistant, and we were doing a show for David Talbert. He did that Christmas. I forgot the Christmas movie, but he's a big time director right now. And they needed another role, another person for a role. And he asked Sean, he said, hey, we need somebody to do this role. Can your sister sing? And she was like, of course, she's my sister. So that's so I did that role, and they loved me in it. And every year since, I've been doing shows. It's just one year after another. I didn't really have to audition for stuff. It was just directors heard, it was word of mouth, or they kept putting me in their shows, and that's how I ended up acting, even with Tyler Perry.
Yeah, hey, yeah. What, witness protection, right?
A lot of it. Witness protection was done in the dark. Medea's Family Reunion, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Quite a few of them.
Now, see, now I got to go back and watch these.
It's different when you know somebody.
When you know somebody, you be looking for
now you gonna be looking. It's different.
Like, was that her and Selma? Somebody was in that crowd. But that's what's up, man. I had my chance to act when I was like 6.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't say the line without smiling.
Oh.
He had me say, and all my life, there's a plumber. There's no
You couldn't get
Wait,
it out.
so they wanted you to be mad about it or something? Or?
Yeah, they wanted me to be mad, but it was for one of those like Tiger toy commercials.
Yeah.
And, yeah, they wanted me to say, and all my life, there's a plumber. And I was like, I don't know why I remember that.
And you kept smiling.
I smiled. He was like, cut!
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
You know what? This is not going to work.
Right.
This kid is too happy. we don't like all this happy.
Boy, he's so friendly.
Right.
He's so friendly.
Yeah, so that didn't work. I did audition for one other role. Didn't get it.
Oh.
I'm
okay.
enjoying this.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you smashing this though. So hey,
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Let me see. Any other acting roles coming up?
Black Nativity in Atlanta. Well, of course, Black Nativity every year. I do that from after Thanksgiving up until Christmas Day.
Oh, okay.
At the Southwest Arts Center. I think that's where we'll be.
Southwest Arts Center. is where you can see Black Nativity. All you got to do is tell them you know Latrice, and they will let you in for whatever they charging.
Right. I was going to say, wait a minute, what?
She about to cut
I'm
you off.
like,
No. Hold on.
It is dime free.
Oh my goodness.
For whatever you charging. Where can they get tickets though?
You can get tickets at go to, oh my goodness, I think it's brownpapertickets.com. Yeah. Brownpapertickets.com.
Hey, look, somebody in the chat room, go ahead and fact check that for me. Brown paper tickets right now for Black Nativity. If you don't know how to spell that, don't go look it up. Just get out the chat. But no, for real. I heard you mention in a interview, Broadway was a goal.
It still is.
Okay.
It still is a goal. I'm not quite sure how and when, but it still is.
If you could imagine a dream scenario where Broadway, a dream scenario, a dream role, a dream co-star, well, who would we be looking at?
It would be one of the church ladies in Color Purple. I absolutely love the church ladies. I love making people laugh. I just love their sassiness. That's who it would be.
I'm trying to think.
The Color Purple they're doing a play now. Mm-hmm. Okay. I just saw it on the billboard right down.
Yeah. I mean, I'll take any role, but I love comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
The comedy.
Yes.
You got those jokes. Now listen, let me ask you about At Your Own Pace, because everybody needs, motivation, inspirations, introspection at different points of time in their lives.
Yes.
What brought you to write At Your Own Pace?
It pretty much my story and the struggle of the ups and downs of gaining and losing, the yo-yo dieting and all of that. Realizing that coming from 270 pounds to now lost 110 pounds, knowing that it's a lifestyle adjustment. It's a lifestyle change. So At Your Own Pace was something I wanted to put out there for people to help them to create a life of consistency, knowing that you can't just lose weight for an event. You can't just lose weight for a person or because you're in a relationship, but you have to do it for yourself, and it has to be something that you're willing to do for a lifetime. So in that, it's just like little tips and guides to help people to create that life of consistency. And one of the key things in creating that life of consistency is having people around you who are on the same mission that you are on, and not people who are, sabotaging you, talking about, girl, let's go to the buffet. You don't need that all the time. Maybe every now and then, I'm not saying you have to live this rigid lifestyle, but pretty much you need to surround yourself with people who have the same goals that you have.
Got you. Man, it's funny you should say that, because, wifey be like, I'm not eating no meat. And I'm like, where the chicken at?
See, you gotta help, especially if you're in a relationship with somebody, and because that is very hard. I can't imagine being married and being a vegetarian, and my husband be like, baby, can you fry me some chicken? I'm like, no, we're unequally yoked right now. We're divided. What you mean?
Yeah, that's rough. I think I have a hard time with a vegetarian.
But and maybe not. I would love to marry a vegetarian, but if I don't, maybe just go without meat, like they say, the meatless Mondays, or every now and then, or do the meat when you're out with your boys. I don't know. There would have to be some type of compromise.
Yeah, if you're trying to be a player hater with some of this fake meat, like, what kind of taco meat is this?
This don't look right. It's plastic.
It's like, hey, so baby, are you gonna put some of that fake meat in there? And then, that fake chicken.
Yeah,
but the interesting thing about being a vegetarian, and it was an adjustment when I started. I was doing a lot of the processed vegetarian meat or the fake meat, and I was like, okay, the point of being a vegetarian is to increase your vegetables. So I understand for many people that have probably seen What the Health and, hey, we doing veggie burgers, you doing veggie burgers and the veggie chicken nuggets and all of that kind of stuff. It's okay when you're in a crunch, but you really want to move towards a more plant-based diet where you're eating more live foods than those processed vegetarian foods.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up What the Health, because have you seen that? Man, it'll make you want to stop eating food altogether.
Yeah, it really will.
Look, it's gonna take something serious for me to stop eating chicken.
Look, watch What the Health, and then
Man, I don't think
He don't want to watch it.
I'm gonna tell you, don't watch it.
I'm gonna tell you, look, man, I'm from the country. I done seen pigs slaughtered.
Okay.
It's gonna take a whole lot, and I still eat pig. I still eat pork and all that. So it's gonna take a whole lot. It's gonna be like, I don't even know what to say. It has to be something crazy for me to stop eating chicken.
I think with what the Health and even a lot of the documentaries, Forks Over Knives, that's out there now, is not so much of seeing the animals slaughtered. It's how they are raising them and how they're injecting them with so many chemicals, and how so much of the meat, like we talk about fake vegetarian food or whatever, pretty much a lot of the meat is fake meat because of how they're genetically modifying a lot of it. So that's pretty much what it's about. And we're not telling people, I'm never advocating for people to be a vegetarian. If you're going to eat meat, just eat quality meat. Don't be going to discount foods and getting all this fake bacon or really cheap bacon and cheap chicken, because a lot of that stuff isn't quality food.
Yeah, look, What the Health, they some haters.
Did it do a number on you?
I'm gonna tell you, it made me. It kind of makes you mad because they talk about how all of these different entities are intertwined as far as trying to make people sick.
Yeah.
And so when they talk about, they have people and their only job is to try to figure out a more unhealthy food.
Yes.
And so let me see how I can make this cheeseburger more
Yes.
unhealthy. So
absolutely,
instead of a regular cheeseburger, we're gonna make a double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Instead of a double cheeseburger, we're gonna make a triple cheeseburger.
And let's add bacon.
Add bacon.
Yeah.
And let's put some egg on there. And,
Yeah.
Let's put some sour cream or some ranch in there.
And let's make it a combo.
Yeah.
And you have to look when you have to just sit back. If you just sit back and just go to the grocery store when you're full and just look at a lot of the products, especially with potato chips. All of these flavors Lay's is coming up with, it's like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
and so you have
one of those cinnamon potato chips.
Yeah, so you literally have people, their jobs is to sit back and try to let's figure out another way a glutton is, and I hate to say it like that, but that's who they're counting on to buy it. Yeah. People who are curious and who just don't care. It's like, okay, yeah, let's try the waffle and fries potato chips or the maple syrup chips. So it's crazy.
You remember coming up, it was one kind of Oreo.
Yeah. One kind.
Now you got double stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now you got the vanilla. Now you got red velvet.
Yes.
Yeah. Velvet.
Yes. And to think about it makes you angry with, and we're not gonna talk about this forever because I'm sure I'll lose a lot of my followers. They already know about me.
They like chicken.
But right, they love chicken. But
hey, I'm with you.
And like I said, that's fine. Just eat quality food. Stop eating so much junk, which is literally junk. But if you think about in America, so many of the foods that's in America is banned in so many other countries because they care about their citizens. America doesn't. They're just concerned about the dollar.
Yeah. How can we get you into the hospital?
Yep.
Well, look,
man.
And so you was doing like meal planning and stuff like that, and
I was really doing it for myself, but I was showing, by doing it for myself, I was showing people how they could do it for themselves as well. That was one of the things I'm not sure if I want to go into that because we are lazy. We are lazy. And even if you pay someone to do it for you, I think if you paid me to do it for you and it sits in your refrigerator for 2 weeks and you still eating out, I think I would get upset about that because it's like, what is going on with your mentality that you're not eating this food that you have paid for and that has been prepared for you? So I think a lot of times I just rather show people how to do it. I want you to get in the kitchen and try to find the joy in doing it as well. If it's with your spouse, if it's with your children, whatever. I want America to get back into their kitchens and find the joy in doing it themselves.
Do you feel like that? Do you feel like that helps as far as eating better?
Absolutely. When I remember years ago, I made my very first pecan pie. And I made it because I really enjoy baking. I enjoy creating. I enjoy working with my hands. And I was like, I want to be able to eat as much as I want when I want it. It's my own pie, so I don't have to pay for it. When I saw the ingredients and what goes into making that pie, I have never eaten another slice of pecan pie. What? It is so much corn syrup. It's pretty much just corn syrup and pecans. So when you're in the kitchen trying to recreate your favorite meals, if you see what's going into making that, you'll scale back if you really care about yourself and your health.
And you know a lot of our people don't really go by the recipe.
They don't. They add a little extra. Right. They add a little extra.
Like I do my Kool-Aid.
Yes.
Like you do your
What's your favorite flavor?
To be honest, they had a flavor that they stopped making. I
Red.
forgot the name.
You got to say the color. Yeah, wait for the color.
I was gonna break the stereotype and not say red.
Hey, Lisa.
Red.
Was it like a watermelon cherry?
No, it was a different one, man. I forgot the
Thank
name
you,
of
Audrey.
it, man. But it was delicious.
Wow. Yeah,
And I'm
Kool-Aid
mad they
is
stopped making it.
that
We
Kool-Aid is
used to
something.
have Kool-Aid competition.
I did.
I have
Oh,
not drank Kool-Aid in so many years.
What?
Yeah.
What'd
I
you drink?
haven't.
Just water?
Just water, pretty much water. I'll do like a little Crystal Light here and there, but water. And if I'm gonna binge and indulge, it's sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
I'm not gonna name no brands because they don't pay us for all of that.
All right.
So look, you talking about creating. Tell me about Tracy's Treats.
Oh, see, that's another big I know what
Tracy's
Treats.
Tracy Treats.
Yeah, it's a piggyback off of my name. My name is Latrice, but everybody call me Tracy.
Okay.
And I made cupcakes one day for a friend, red velvet cupcakes for my cousin. And it was a party, and at the party, everybody was like, "Oh my God, these cupcakes are so good! Who made them? Who made them?" My cousin Tracy. And he was like, the lady came up to me. She said, "You should really be monetizing this." I was like, "Child, I don't want to do that." And another girl said, "Yeah, you really should, and you should name them Tracy Treats. Kind of off of Cammy Cakes, Tracy." And I went home and thought about that thing, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I will. And that's how Tracy Treats came about, and we ended up, and from that, it was my sister's recipe, but from that, I had another friend to say, you should probably try like a peach cobbler cupcake. So I tried the peach cobbler cupcake. It landed me on a show on Lifetime TV where Betty Crocker, the real Betty Crocker, she.
I didn't even know that was a real person.
Yeah, she's a, wait a minute, is that the right one? Oh no, my bad.
Martha?
No, the lady who does the cookies. Marsha Fields.
Oh, okay.
Not Betty Crocker. Yeah, my bad. They all the
Hey,
same.
I didn't know.
Marsha Fields. Is that the same? Miss Fields.
Miss Fields.
Miss Fields.
Marshall Fields.
It's the store. I'm thinking about shopping.
What called Marshall?
Yes.
Marshall.
Yeah. I met Miss Fields, and she actually mentored me and helped me to recreate my product so that it would be commercial ready. So I now have a commercial ready formula for a product that could be in Walmart any day now.
Oh, nice.
Walmart. Hint, hint.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Man,
So,
look,
yeah.
I told y'all. Look, Latrice Pace. I told y'all didn't know.
Tracy Treats.
Y'all didn't know
Look,
before.
I'm working on not having to sing for the rest of my life. I'm working on singing when I want to sing.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I mean, you can.
What?
But she don't want it to be a job.
Yeah,
She want it
I
to
just
be
want to
a-
do it when I want
just
to.
A
You
feel
know?
good moment, like you look at your bank account.
Yeah,
and
like
start saying,
yes,
That's
yes.
like, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
I think the thing is, cause since I can't sing and she make it look so easy,
Oh.
when she's up there, it's like, well,
Why would you not want it?
Yeah, I can see that.
it looks so easy. It's like she can just,
That's true.
Oh my
Do
God.
that note again. Do that.
That's what it is.
It's so much preparation that goes into it. You know, you're learning new songs every week. You know, and then it's some of these gospel songs. They're all got the same lyrics, and many of them got the same old chant, and you can easily get them mixed up. So it's a lot of work.
Run that right into a melody.
Right, medley. I'll make up a song in a minute. I'm like, oh, I forgot that lyric, but hey, let's go with this.
That's a good thing about church music.
Yeah.
You just freestyle.
Yeah, repeat after me.
Yeah, you freestyle with it.
He in there. He be singing too.
I got a feeling. I hear him.
Man, he'll sing a couple times on the show.
I hear him.
It's posted.
Okay.
But yeah. So, as far as like, you said Walmart, they putting that in there.
They could. I'll put it anywhere. I don't care. A&P, Kroger, Target. Yeah.
Just where the check's at. That's
What? Absolutely.
Can anybody just order it for themselves though?
You cannot.
You cannot.
Not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Sorry.
y'all gotta wait. Y'all gotta wait till y'all see it on shelves next to Patty's
product,
Pies.
okay?
In your frozen food section of your local grocer.
right next to the patty pie.
Right. Look and see, y'all. They gonna be fighting over these. They gonna be fighting over these Tracy treats.
Yes. Tracy Treats cobbler cakes. That's
Oh.
yeah.
Cobbler
It's yeah.
So it's not. That's the
That's the
main
name.
one. That's the signature one. The cobbler
Yeah.
cake.
Cobbler cakes.
I just need all chocolate.
I love chocolate too.
That's all I need.
Oh my goodness, that is my
That's all I need.
especially dark chocolate. I really love. I can't do the milk chocolate too much,
So
but
you,
I love.
So
dark
you like
chocolate.
Mounds?
Mounds.
No, Mounds
I-
is milk chocolate.
That yeah.
Almond
Oh, they do
Joy-
have the dark one.
Almond Joy is the milk chocolate.
Mounds is the dark.
chocolate.
You're right.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, okay.
I like the chocolate that you know they have like that 70% on it and the 80%.
Oh, she want the real deal.
Yeah, the
She want
real
that,
deal with the good bioflavonoids,
yeah,
not a lot
yeah,
of the
you don't
sugar
want that-
added.
She don't want no dark chocolate Milky Way. She want the real.
Yeah,
dark
yeah.
chocolate.
There was some chocolate that I saw in South Korea that had that 70% on there, but it had 70% Negro.
Did it really?
70% Negro on the package.
That's funny.
I was like, whoa.
Were they that racist over there? Were they really racist, or was that just the way
No,
it
that was
was?
that way of saying
Black.
dark chocolate, black.
I thought
Yeah.
it was only for Spanish. I thought that was just Spanish. Though.
Negro. I was like,
Negro.
I took a
Negro.
picture,
Yeah.
70%
wait a minute,
Negro.
what is this?
Yeah, they made these out of some brothers.
Something. So anything new we got coming up that we ain't talked about? We covered a lot.
That's pretty much it. The book At Your Own Pace is available on Amazon.com. Woo woo.
Okay.
The music that is what I'm really focused on because I'm so proud of the music that God gave me, and I kind of got disappointed a few times after the recording because I wanted it on my schedule, but realizing okay, we have to stay open to God's interruptions, and when we do, we realize that He has a better plan and He has a bigger idea. He knows what's going to happen. So I'm really focused on finishing that up to be released the first quarter of next year. So that's pretty much all you can, not all, but that's the important thing that I'm working on that you can look forward to.
Okay, look, that's what I'm talking about. Now, do we got you for the whole show, or you got a curfew? I know you got.
I was told
you got to go back across the earth.
I was told only part of the show, but
Okay.
I'm
No,
I'm
it's
here.
cool.
I'm
It's
good
cool.
as long as you need me because y'all waited.
Oh, okay. Okay. So look.
You know we got to hear some vocal before you go. Just a sample.
Oh,
A sample those. I mean,
I wasn't gonna ask her to do that.
well, I mean,
If she
at her
has
own
some-
discretion. At her own discretion.
I don't do disclaimers, but I'm like, it's Monday. Monday is my recoup day after singing at 2 services. But I will. You know, I will. If we come back from a commercial, I don't know what y'all do, but I will. He looking like.
No, I was just wondering. I heard you on the one you sent me.
Okay, I will.
But
I don't
just
mind.
for the listeners, I just want
Absolutely.
just so they know.
I don't mind.
You don't have to be a whole song. Just let them know.
Like
who
right
you
now,
are.
because I'm trying to think of something. Like can we talk about something?
Yeah, we can talk about something.
Yeah, let me think about. I got to think about something I want to do.
We don't even go to commercials out here. We go straight through because we gangsters.
Boom.
Come on, guys.
So look, we're gonna hit on some current events real quick. I don't want to get too bogged down on it, but and then we got to get to the mailbag because this thing be going quick. This thing go quick. But woke up this morning and I thought it was fake, and then so this the messed up part was the first thing I saw was Pray for Vegas, and I was like,
right,
why? This is Sin City. I mean, they need it every day.
Yeah.
As far as what goes on out that way.
Yeah.
And then I scrolled and I saw a video, and I was just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
And it's just stuff like back to back to back.
We in those times,
stuff.
man.
Yeah.
We in them times.
And I'm not gonna blame anybody. I know if this happened 2 years ago, there'd be a particular president that would have been under fire for that. That they blame.
Right.
Number 44, the homie. They would have blamed him. They'd have like, I know we need. And they talk about gun control and stuff like that. And they was saying how this man had 20 rifles in his room or 19 rifles in the room. And I'm like, why?
Yeah. And even more at his house.
I'm trying to figure out how you get that many in the hotel room,
and
especially like that place.
And what's interesting is that there was already a flag. The FBI had already flagged him because of his multiple purchases.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
they had a record of his multiple purchases. So I guess some way in the systems, they have a way where you'll be automatically flagged if you purchase so many or certain types. But I guess it wasn't enough.
I think you kind of gotta register. You have to register.
Yes.
Each one. I would imagine even if you go to Walmart and buy a gun, I think you have to buy it. I just feel like it's too easy these days. Like you can go to Walmart and get you a rifle and some diapers and all in the same transaction.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's it is too easy. I kind of feel like there's a certain level of gun that should not be able to be purchased,
right?
One way, shape, or form.
Yeah,
I don't
them
feel like
semi-automatics don't need to be.
Yeah,
there's no way they should be purchased.
I don't agree that there should be no guns, but it's funny to hear like certain people talk about it. And like as soon as they came up, one of the reporters brought up gun control, and the guy was like, well, the Democrats probably gonna bring that up right away. And I'm just like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yeah, I wish there was a way there is a way, but I wish people would have a level of sensitivity and not bring politics in it at all, because people lost their lives,
right.
And you have so many people who are going to be without their daughter or son or mom or dad right now, and the last thing they need to hear is about Republicans or Democrats and gun control,
Absolutely.
So it's just a matter of humanity. I hope people would be sensitive and not start playing the blame game, but just really dig deep and figure out what's the resolve, what's the solution. And even though we go back, I can't say everybody. I have to always reference the Word of God. Even if there were some type of laws and legislature that was in place to make it a little difficult or whatever, this is what was prophesied. Mm-hmm. And you don't wish that on nobody, but it is what was prophesied. But I wish there was some way that we could, legislate this a little better.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
You think about what does it take? What would it take? If Orlando wasn't enough, if Sandy Hook wasn't enough,
yeah,
will this be enough?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause, I mean, we think about, they put speed limits in place for a reason. And it's not because, well, I mean, at first, everybody was just driving and driving and driving, and then it was like, wait a minute, this is pretty dangerous. Let's put a speed limit in place. And there's certain places where you're like, man, I wish I could drive a little faster, but it's the reason why it drops
Absolutely.
down. And
so
if off ramps, you know, they put the speed limit down to 25, 35, so that they don't want you flying off the highway.
Yeah.
That's all. They don't want you to stop driving.
Right.
They want you to slow down a little bit.
That's so good. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm beginning to wonder. I don't know if this is the solution, but I would love to think that it could be. I think we need to unbusy ourselves. I said that to somebody earlier in a previous interview. If we were to unbusy ourselves, I think we would be more aware of what's going on around us, with people that are close to us, and even with strangers. How in the world did he get that many guns into a hotel or hotel room without, anybody noticing? I have no idea.
The majority of people is probably walking around like this.
We need to unbusy ourselves. Absolutely.
And so, that's the thing, like a lot of our busy is right there in our hand for the most part. Like, we're addicted to the ding. We're addicted to the notification. And,
yes,
I have tons of notifications come across my screen. I heard you say, you had to disconnect from social media, a few times just to
focus,
clear yourself.
Yes.
I mean, it happens.
Yeah, you can get caught up in the media. I mean,
you can.
Real bad.
Yep.
Even, like when I first went to South Korea, I was without a phone for 3 weeks.
Wow.
And week 1, I'm looking at it, and I know I ain't had no service. I'm like, I ain't get no text message. The phone used to be hot. Man, this phone used to be hot. What's going on? The battery dead?
Right.
By week 2, I was cool because I was like, well, if you can't catch me, if you don't catch me at the house, then I'm just out. I'm gone, and I'll be back when I get back.
Like we used to.
Yes, yes.
Much. By week 3, they was like, yeah, we're gonna get you a phone, and I was like, I gotta get one.
Right. It's liberating.
I was fine being disconnected at that point.
Yeah.
It's a little harder now because everybody wanna document what they do,
right?
Post pictures and get likes, and I'm a picture taker. I
take
me
pictures
of everything.
Yes, he is.
Look, it don't even have to always be about me, but if I see something cool, I'm gonna snap a picture.
That's
sometimes
me.
Or if you see a mirror.
Right.
Sometimes it is me. But most of the time it's the stuff. I take pictures of everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
But it's a good thing and a bad thing. But everybody talk about the internet, but the internet is also it's good as well as bad. It's a lot more, because I'm able to connect the family that's
right
way across the world that I never get to really see. And
absolutely.
But it's just all about how you use it.
Absolutely.
That's really what it is.
Yep.
And if you go on the internet and you just read everything that everybody is posting, then you're gonna feel some type of way.
Right.
Because you got a lot of people out there, they say trolling, and they try to do stuff to make people, get a reaction from people. So.
Yeah, and I mean, Ronald makes a good point. Like as far as getting anything into a hotel, when the last time you had your badge checked?
Right. Right.
So,
never.
Yeah, I mean, if you stay there, then you're straight.
Yeah.
That's right, Mama. You right. That's Jason. It sounds like Jason to me.
Yeah, we ain't paying no attention to what you're talking about. But
let me hit the like on that one. That's Jason.
One good thing about the internet for sure is like you're more aware of stuff. You have access to information, and some of it's good, some of it's bad.
Yeah.
Access to information. Like I would have had to know somebody that knew you in order to figure out what I was going to talk about on this interview.
Right.
Seeing this dope woman sing at church like I had only heard a few other times from a few other places.
Mm-hmm.
And so having that access to information, having access to stuff that we never would even thought about as far as like them the different rhetoric that comes with this NFL protest and the stuff that 45 said and going in and doing research on the original anthem. And be like, oh, so it's not just this one stanza, but it's
Right.
3 other ones, and it does have some stuff in there about slavery and people trying to leave, and if they leave, then they can find themselves to the grave and stuff like that. Like,
Wow.
all of that stuff is in there, but if you didn't know to look for it,
Right.
you know, or if you didn't, all you can do is, and
Yeah.
boom, it pops
It's
right
there.
up. You know, the Willie Lynch letter. Like, if you didn't know where to find that in the library, or if they even put it in the library,
Yeah.
because it is a controversial document. But you can go,
Yes.
and I've looked that up and read that for the first time, and
Yes.
I was just like,
Yeah.
What have I been taught?
Yes.
it read
Right.
Yeah.
It read, if it wasn't for some of the verbiage, it could have been written yesterday.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy part, because a lot of that stuff
Wow.
still holds
Still
true.
happening, yeah.
Because it is what it is. But moving on, 'cause I don't want to bring this mood down. But it's been crazy. Like, I'm glad Puerto Rico is finally getting some help.
Absolutely.
I hate that it took 9 days in order for them to lift
Yes.
the Jones Act, but it was so many other people that was like, you know what, we're not gonna wait for them.
That's what happened. Yep. We're gonna
do
take
this.
care of our own. Yeah.
And that's one thing that I've noticed more so in these recent events is like, it's a lot of people that's just taking it amongst themselves in order to, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know?
You have to.
Right.
And
You just about have to nowadays.
Especially if you're blessed to be able to. That's the thing that I love, that a lot of the celebrities are saying, you know what, we are able to do this, so we're going to pull in a few of our friends, and we're going to make this happen.
Yeah, pay it forward. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Look, the guy Deshaun Watson, Warwick Dunn got his family a Habitat for Humanity house back when he was a kid. He just got his first check and gave it to some families down in Houston.
Wow.
They got their stuff smashed by Hurricane Harvey, and I'm just
Wow.
like, man, good job, man.
Wow,
Good
that's
job, 'cause,
awesome.
I mean, that type of stuff, they'll never forget. Like, he'll never forget what Warwick
Right.
Dunn did for him, and you never know.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
those people, I know those people will never forget them just walking in and you get handed a check, which that was my salary for the year.
Mm-hmm.
And then he
Right.
split between,
Yeah.
between 3 people. But I mean, hey, if you with it, okay, shoot, if you can do it, good job.
Do it. Yeah.
Last thing on the news, I saw this thing about LeVar Ball. Now he's been in the news for all the stuff that he's been doing as far as his boys and whatnot. And he's taken the youngest out of high school to train him for the NBA.
That's crazy.
He's a junior. He'll be a junior this year.
He's being homeschooled, though, right?
They didn't say 100%.
I'm hoping he is. I mean, they making the money that they are now. Or at least the money I think they're making now.
I mean, Lonzo getting bread, and I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he did, but Lonzo got bread. He got enough bread for the family at this point.
But he got the rookie salary.
Out of.
I mean, what's $1 million?
But
I mean, he was drafted number 2.
yeah,
So
that's true.
He got
He got
about
more
6,
than that. Yeah,
5 or 6 per year.
That's true.
I mean,
Wow.
you give me 5 or 6 per year, I'll find me a little $300,000 house, and I'll be happy.
I'm pretty sure he's being homeschooled. I can't imagine a parent taking their child out of high school just so they can train. I can't imagine that, but
I hope he's smart enough.
yeah. Because these injuries, it can happen to anybody.
Absolutely.
So I think he's smart enough to not just take him out of high school to train, but he's being homeschooled.
I hope so.
Yeah.
You don't want to you don't want to be like, hey man, so what's your highest level of education? Well, I was a high school sophomore. I finished that grade.
Yeah.
Like, I finished the 10th grade.
Yeah.
You don't hear about that. You heard about that back in the day, like back in our parents' day, where something happened where they just had to go to work. You had to go to work. So 10th grade, that's where you ended up in, and you were still able to make a living.
Right.
Because the level of education wasn't necessary at that point in time.
Right.
Good?
I think what's so unfortunate about the day that we live in is that you see so many athletes and even entertainers that I don't want to say they glorify not finishing or completing high school, but they have that story, or I didn't finish, or I barely made it, but hey, I'm rich. I bought my mama a house, so I think I hope he wouldn't be adding to that. I guess until we get the full story out, I would think he's at least being homeschooled.
I hope so. 710 in Slickville. Who we got on the line?
You was good. I want to let you know that I had sex with my mom. It was pretty good.
Oh, congratulations. Thanks for calling. We'll talk to you later. All right.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're not going to repeat that because it wasn't even worth repeating.
Oh, okay.
I'm mad that that person even got even that much out, but whatever we said made him call.
Don't even
that's
acknowledge.
What I'm talking about.
That's what they want, so don't even acknowledge.
Well, look, let's go to this mailbag real quick.
Man,
let's go to this mailbag.
What we got?
Is it when you know how you know the relationship is over?
How do you know the relationship is over? I mean, y'all can chime in now on Facebook and Instagram and all that, and
chat room. You know what the time it is at this point.
I got a few serious and few laughters and all that. So somebody said, the relationship is over when pictures on Facebook disappear.
That happens.
Is that? I'm thinking that's true.
That happens.
Yeah.
That happens because most people, there's a lot of people who validate relationships based on social media.
Yeah. Wow.
When those late night phone calls turn into text messages. You know, everybody, when you first date somebody and everything, everybody falling asleep on the phone.
They be on like 4 hours.
Oh yeah, you all upside down in your bed on the phone, and and now they become text messages.
You be saying stuff like, girl, stop playing.
Now it's just, good night, I see you.
And one answer text responses.
One answer. That's when you know it's over.
Yep, that's the same thing Shark said. One word response.
One word, yeah.
When they stop taking you to mama's house.
Well,
yeah.
When you ain't allowed to go around family no more, it's over.
Absolutely.
You might want to forget it.
Hang it up.
Yeah, it's done. Mm-hmm. When the very sight of this person makes an argument start.
Yeah, well, that was
let
over.
It go.
Yeah.
That was over.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't say that one. I ain't gonna say that one.
Well, what about when he or she stop calling to see if you need something when they on the way home?
Yeah. That was one of them too.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That mean they don't care about you at all.
They don't
At all.
They don't care about you at all.
It used to be, hey man, you need something?
anything?
I'm not talking about a
Yeah,
stuff.
they
You
don't
need
care about
something?
you at all. They don't care if you ate or not. It's a bologna. It's bologna in the refrigerator. Go ahead and handle that.
You just show up with a bag.
Yeah, it's bologna in the refrigerator.
Or you need to lose a little weight anyway.
Yeah. That's real.
It's over.
Savage.
I had somebody on Facebook tell me when she no longer cared about their health, she said he had a heart attack and she dropped him off at the ER and left.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm serious, it was a friend of mine on
yeah, that's over.
Yeah, that's when you know it's done. Yeah.
And you might be over. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's done.
Let me see.
When they don't let you go through their phone anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, well, all of a sudden now we got a passcode on.
Right.
That phone be face down all the time.
Yes.
Your phone on vibrate. You always keep the ringer on. It's on vibrate. When her friends don't acknowledge you anymore.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
When you just come around, they just like, oh, this.
Here you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharky said when y'all go to different church services.
That is true. Oh yeah, that was my next one. When y'all start driving separate cars everywhere you go,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's time to let it go.
Yeah. When they forget your birthday.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh man.
Hold on now.
No,
Wow.
I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna forget her their birthday, but
That's rough though, man.
and they just stop acknowledging it. You had a birthday? You had a birthday yesterday?
When she start cooking everything you don't like,
Yeah.
she don't even care if you eat no more.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, it's on the way to be over when they start sleeping with their clothes on. Like they sleep
Yeah,
fully dressed.
Yeah.
Like,
You won't forget it.
Baby, I didn't know you had pajamas.
And flannel at that.
Where these come from?
What's this pillow doing in between us? What's going on?
Got obstacles now.
When she always have a headache.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it's over.
Let me see. When they start calling you back on their time.
No, not right back.
No, not right back. They call you back on their time.
Yeah.
So you know if
so
you're in
it's
a
like 3
relationship,
hours.
when somebody calls, it's like, okay, let me pick this up and see what he want or see what you want. It's you know,
Yeah.
when they just like,
I hate that.
I call them back.
Sharon said when they don't come over much anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me see. When you used to go to all the family functions, but now it's just Thanksgiving and Christmas.
It's on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they only bring you for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
Christmas, just so they can say they got somebody here.
No more family reunions.
Yeah, no more family reunions. just Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's it.
Hey, Pop said when you used to eat out all the time and now she never hungry.
That's good.
When they start getting out of bed quietly every morning just to keep from talking to you.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah.
When he get up to play Xbox right after sex.
Oh,
Right after.
no cuddling, huh?
No, none of that. I got to finish this game on Madden.
You hungry? No, don't worry about it. I'm good. When the restraining order date is today. Is it? That's it.
Can't see you no
That's
more.
crazy.
Shark said when you go home and you see her car at the house, so you go do a second workout or go to Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A second workout?
Yeah,
Yeah,
second
yeah. You really don't. Yeah, that's crazy.
When he started washing only his car.
Don't say that.
Oh, that's horrible.
Don't say that.
Oh,
That's
don't tell me that.
horrible.
Don't tell me that.
I'm just playing.
Oh,
I'll be
man.
forgetting.
Oh, that's horrible. I really don't care.
Yeah. When they only wash their car, it's like, okay, well, she'll do hers.
You know when the real kisses start turning into air kisses on the way out?
Oh, yeah. No more forehead kisses?
None of those.
None of those?
No contact.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, when they start getting separate accounts.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Well, see,
yeah,
no,
because
no.
some people still. Okay, so that wasn't a good one.
that's a good one, but then I'm that type of guy that I would rather have it. If I'm in a relationship, I would rather have a second.
I would too.
I have one joint account, but
I would
have two
say
separate
when you
accounts.
no longer have access to the
Okay,
joint
okay,
account.
there
Let's
you
do
go,
that
there you
then.
go.
No, there ain't no joint account then.
That's mine.
When your card is suddenly denied. What?
that person come back, you be like, sir, your card is declined. You be like,
That's mine.
I just put $43
And we gotta
in there.
take right.
Yeah, that ain't cool.
Hey, Shark, that is not correct, man. When she passed gas in front of you, that's when you know it's real.
Right, yeah.
Hey, look, well, I'd rather not have it real. No, I've told you that on
You did.
many occasions. I can't stand it.
So you rather she just get up and go?
Because I would do it. That's the way I do
But
it.
sometimes when you move, it goes away.
Look,
No,
Right?
you gotta let that
I'm
out.
the type, if I feel it, now if it just slip, hey, you just slip. But if I feel it, even if I act like I'm going to get something to drink out of the kitchen, I go and do my thing and
then come back. Okay.
Because I can't do it.
Okay.
I'm with you, man. I should know my girl pad gas. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to know. You do that?
Yeah, that's the way I want to feel about it.
But that is a sign that she really, really comfortable with you, though.
Yeah.
She really, really comfortable. I don't want you that comfortable with me.
Right.
No, man.
30 years. I
I don't want to know none of that.
Oh wow.
At some point, look, if she out there and she real uncomfortable, and you like, baby, what's wrong with you? And you like,
You get your ass up.
damn, just go ahead and let that out. Bap.
How long you been married, Jay?
It'll be 2 years in about 2 weeks.
Congratulations.
You already getting the fart? You know what?
Man, it was before.
What marriage got to do with it?
He wait. I'm just saying. I blasted her out early. And I was like,
See,
look,
I can't do that.
hang on in
That's
there.
the thing. I wouldn't do that. That's the thing. I
Right.
guess that's why
Oh,
I feel
okay.
that way. Because I wouldn't do it in front of her.
Okay.
So
You
I
can-
don't expect to do
You
the
can
same
deal with
thing.
this. You're gonna be in there for the long haul.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's rough though, man. I can't do it, man.
Yeah, straight up.
Y'all love each other.
Right.
I had a cousin that would pick the boogers out of his girl's nose.
Oh, that's horrible.
No, I'm good.
Let you.
I'm good. Oh no.
Here's some tissue.
And maybe just tell me something there, but don't go
No,
nigga.
no.
No, don't dig in my nose.
Yeah, that's
No, thank you.
that is bad, but
That's too much.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
That's like your mama licking her.
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Go like this.
Right up.
Yeah,
When you
that's too
come here, boy,
much.
you got some on your
It
face.
can't be as bad as Bobby had to help Whitney get the boo out of her. Y'all remember that, right? When
What?
She said, you know, Bobby had to help her pass. He had to.
Really?
Oh, y'all don't even know. This
No,
story.
that's
the
uh.
truth, for real. Bobby had to, whatever she had going on, he had to help her. She couldn't boo boo. He had to go up in that.
I done seen that recently though. I done seen that recently.
This is for real, yeah.
What?
He had to help her go to the bathroom by going up there getting it.
Yeah.
No, that's no. You go to a doctor, take a
seen it.
laxative or
I'm
something.
Google y'all.
I don't want to know. I'm good.
I've seen.
Oh.
I've not witnessed
Like
it.
a nursing
What?
home.
But at my crib, I'm not gonna say who did it, but at my crib, this is recent.
Well, look, it's only 2 people.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Hey, we had
She went up there.
we had
She went up
visitors.
there and got
We
it,
had
Jay.
visitors. We had visitors.
She went up there and got it for
I
you.
don't even know.
She got it for him.
Your boy is regular. No, she ain't gonna do that. She already told me. She's just like, you just got to eat some Epsom salt or something. That ain't gonna happen.
Hey, she gave him that.
With a little warm orange juice.
Yeah, no, that ain't going down. That one ain't going
Oh,
down.
nah.
I don't even want her to go by and like hit me with a good job. I'm like,
Don't slap my booty. No, not like that. No.
that's highly inappropriate because for some reason girls don't really know how to do that. They always try to hit you and they hit you with the cup.
Yeah, they cup.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't
Because
cup.
we like to be cupped. So I guess we assuming y'all like the cup.
No, don't
don't
cup
cup.
it. Don't cup
It can't be no cup.
it. Don't
It gotta
cup
be.
it.
It gotta be like
Oh,
that.
just a smack.
But she want to be like,
Okay.
And even then, keep it at the top. Don't go under.
Don't go under. Don't be
Oh.
trying to lift. Like,
Okay,
no,
thank
no.
you.
No, don't be cuffing. Now, don't cup it.
Oh,
Yeah, because
You got a problem.
there's something.
You got a problem. You cuff it. You might as well go in another room.
I've
Get out of here with that mess.
Oh my goodness.
karate chopped my wife for playing back there one time when I was asleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was in the middle of a dream.
Oh, my
I was in
God.
the middle of a dream. I was fighting some ninjas, right? I'm talking about I was surrounded by ninjas in my dream. And she no, ninjas for real.
Right.
I was whooping some. I tell you what. And next thing you know, I felt her knee come up.
Jason
And
Leroy.
She became part of my dream. And I was like, boom.
No.
Yeah, I chopped her out of her. Yeah,
Oh,
I got
no.
a good. She woke up and was like, "You hit me." I'm sorry, baby.
If you didn't fight ninja, you probably would turn it up towards her.
She was violating.
On that note, I seen this funny ass video what it did. The dude did this, but he was lying. He put the video camera on. His wife was asleep. He got up, slapped his wife in the face, and played like he was having a wild time.
Oh no!
He had a wild dream. He said on the thing that how to slap your wife or beat your wife or something, and she apologized to him.
No!
Oh no!
Yeah, like he woke up and got in a bad dream.
No!
Man, bro.
That's how you know your relationship over.
Yeah.
You hit me and you say it's by mistake. No, I'm good.
Look at that video though.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
She ended up apologizing. He's good.
Wake up, you okay?
She good. He's good. He was good. That was good.
I don't believe in domestic abuse, but she was violating. And I was asleep, and she.
Well, you probably were fighting ninjas and turned it on up to her. If you fight ninjas, she's like, hold on, you gonna get off of me? Off of me? She got to get him off.
That did it.
I don't think I was moving until she actually hit me, though.
I don't know if you fight ninjas in his sleep. You got to be moving.
Well, I just got another one. You know your relationship is over if you catch him in your clothes.
Oh.
ATL.
Yeah, that's what we are.
Yeah.
You catch him trying on your clothes, yeah.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah.
Right there. Right there.
You might well become a Jenner.
Yeah.
Look, when you get horrible excuses not to be intimate, like, I got a boo-boo, we just had sex yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Done's over.
I got to work tomorrow. Nuh-uh.
Yeah, like,
All that.
yeah, me too.
What better reason?
If she hollering there and say, hey, Jimmy, you want something to eat? And your name Robert.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's over.
Done.
It's over.
Done's over.
Yeah.
Look, or, like, if you just dating, if they got horrible excuses not to see you, like, my hair wet.
Yeah.
Or you like, well, so? Or like, my house dirty, I gotta wash dishes. Look, well, we can do that together.
What? Y'all wash dishes?
I had to. I ain't had no choice. I
All
got to
right.
now.
Okay.
I do all the housework.
It was 5 of us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she got the kitchen, but I do all the rest of the stuff.
That's good.
So,
That's good.
yeah, I don't know about all that other stuff. Everybody, them other dudes got it easy. You know, if all they gotta do is just show up. I'm hustling backwards then.
You be hustling?
I'm hustling
You be on
backwards.
it.
I'm hustling backwards if I'm doing all the laundry and vacuuming and cleaning up all the rest of the house. I'm doing something wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah. It's appreciated. Right, ladies?
Do your thing.
Yeah.
Eric, you hear that?
No, my wife ain't even watching, so look. So, I'm gonna say whatever I want to right now. Hey, look.
Hilarious.
All right, so you got any more?
No, that was it, man. We ran through everything on mine.
Okay, so look, I was in thinking about that. I started thinking about when you know it's over and how a lot of people be like, well, we can be friends. This probably ain't we can be friends.
Yeah. Or they say we need time apart.
Yeah,
Time apart, you might well forget it.
Yeah.
Would you rather get the let's just be friends or time apart?
To me, they both the same. In my eye, I mean, time apart is basically saying, "Look, I'm tired of you. I want to get out here and do what I want to do."
Let's be friends.
Let's
you
be
still
friends
hit it a
and say,
couple
hey,
times.
I definitely want to do what I want to do.
You can still hit it a couple times as friends.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, it depends on who initiates the let's be friends. The one who initiates it
That's
still
hard.
has the control
We gotta
over.
do it a female point of view. Let's be friends.
I don't
What
want to
that mean?
hear let's be friends because once I've put you beyond a friend, it's no digressing. I'm sorry. No, I'm cutting you off altogether.
So there's no friends.
It's no
just saying
friends.
we
There's no
together,
friends
or
with
we just-
benefits. There's none of that. No.
Okay.
Nah.
So what about
No.
the let's time apart?
Time apart, I would rather that because I use that a lot. And And because especially if you need time to, like, if you're really time apart and you're trying to reevaluate yourself, the relationship, and where it's going, you know, then yeah, I'd rather hear that. But if you're just saying time apart to really say I'm done, this is my easy way out, just say that. But if you're really like self-searching and trying to figure out where we're going from here, I'd rather that time apart.
I don't know. I just don't think neither one of them. I don't think they'll come back the same.
You can never.
If you go just friends and that's done. Time apart. You gonna go out, he gonna go out, and then y'all try to come back together. It's gonna be different because it wasn't a.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. If time apart, it has to be intentional. It has to be planned out. It has to be the both of you really doing some soul searching. Now, if you just want to see other people, just say that. Mm-hmm. Don't time apart, you know, so I can find myself, blah blah blah. But you really out doing your thing. Yeah.
So Latrice, let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Dudes try to holler at you. I know. What is the appropriate way to put a nice dude that you may not be attracted to in the friend zone?
Ooh, wait.
The nicest way I have actually done that, and
Yeah, I got it. I'm curious. See, I ain't married. So
you're saying as far as what I would say to them?
What would you say to put them in the friend zone?
Oh, you're so cute.
Oh, heck no.
Oh, that's nice. Or it would be very very, very general with my responses. You won't really get no whole lot of flirting with the eyes or whatever. But it's like, oh, or I may be like, you would be great for my sister. You would be great for my, you would be great for my sister.
So you got a lot of sisters.
I do. I have a lot of sisters.
Like, which one?
Like, oh my God, you would be great for my, I got to introduce you to my sister.
And
I have a really good friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But really, you wouldn't really be meaning that, though, would you?
I wouldn't. Now, I've shut a guy down, and I've gotten, I've gotten scolded by friends for this, for saying that there was this guy that was interested in me, met me at the mall, but I felt like he was only interested in one thing, and he was like, "Hey, can I have your number?" I said, "Are you saved?" And I went straight there because I felt like, look, I'm not playing around with you. I'm not going to even consider going out with you if you aren't in the church, if you don't have a relationship with Christ. And my friends felt like, dang, you just shot him down. Just give him a try. Why am I going to waste your time?
Right.
You're going to be wasting my time. So that's just shut it down. Are you saved? All right, God bless you. Let's go on.
Somebody in the chat room wanted to see how you flirt with your eyes.
I just saw it, yeah.
They want me to actually show how I flirt with my eyes.
Uh-oh. You see it? You see it?
Got him. Hey, look. So I've had times, and more so now, and more recently than I had. And I had to put some people in the friend zone, and so the funny thing is, it's like depending on age, you'll start calling them. Yes, ma'am. Like older women that try to flirt.
Oh my
I start calling them
goodness.
yes, ma'am, right on top.
That's horrible.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
That's good,
what can I do
though.
for you, ma'am?
That's rough, man.
And then I'd be like, oh, like if you start talking to her, you start talking about her to somebody else, and they're around, you be like, oh, Latrice, that's like my little sister.
Yes.
That's like my little sister. So
Yeah.
And so you already know, like it's not getting ready to be that.
See, your yes, ma'am is equivalent to my, oh, you're so cute. That's
Boy,
like, oh, you're so cute.
Rough, boy, y'all rough.
Well, what's yours?
I don't have one.
Nah,
You
don't
know,
nobody go to the friend zone as a single person right now.
Yeah. Right now, everybody's a friend.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, is there recovery? Is there recovery from the friend zone? Has anybody ever recovered from the friend zone?
I don't know if you. I don't know if it would be recovery. I think you can evolve into coming out of the friend zone, because I think I would love to immediately let's be friends, or let's, even if I think that's a relationship I could value even more, knowing that I didn't see you that way, and there were no expectations, there was no pressure when we hung out. It was, this is my friend, he ain't trying nothing, I ain't trying nothing, all our guards are down, and then bam, it just hit you one day, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, where did that come from? Or why do I feel this way about you, and you're just my friend? I think I can appreciate that.
But see, that was gonna be my question. Do you mean like, were you in a relationship first,
No.
and then trying to get out? Be a friend and then come out, or just start as a friend zone?
We'll say like my man's that tried to holler at her, and she was like, "Are you saved?" And he's like, "Well, I would like to be." And so
Start as a friend.
He started going to church. Now you're not interested in him. You're not interested in him if it's just on him not being saved part alone. If it's like a physical type of situation where you're not interested in him, and you throw him into this friend zone, y'all could be hanging out, but his initial motive was to try to holler at you.
Right.
So it wasn't like you put him in the friend zone because he tried to holler at you and he was nice, not because y'all dated and it just didn't work out. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, see, that's how most ladies with a good quality relationship starts anyway. Mm-hmm. Because it's usually some guy that they know from work or something like that, or they see all the time. It ain't because they was attracted to him initially, but as the years went on, or as the time went on, they became attracted to his personality, the way he talked to her, the way he treated her.
Yeah.
And then that's why you go out a lot of times, you see it like a man with a really, really fine girl. You be like, man, how you? But then it's like, she became attracted to the way he treats her.
Yes.
You got money.
Yeah.
You got money.
Hey, money doesn't hurt.
So there was a time where I used to end up, there was a time back in my young days.
ASU.
Where I ended, no,
it wasn't
that. Where I ended up in the friend zone a lot. And it was whack. And I ended up in a friend zone because girls said I was too nice.
Oh, man.
And so the friend zone, it's like, yo, he's so nice. He's just so nice. He's a nice looking dude. He's just so nice. But I wasn't hitting it. Mm-hmm. It was the other dudes, the jerk dudes.
Yeah.
Those dudes was hitting it. I was just nice. I was the guy that could go out on dates. We can go out on all the dates.
Right.
That's cool. That's my friend. But
that's rough, man.
Yeah.
That's friend zone central.
Yeah.
But
if you put me in the friend zone, I'm gonna treat you like a friend. That's where it's not gonna be like we going on a personal date.
Let's be friends.
We'll be friends, but we're gonna hang out, like we're gonna play cards, like stuff like that. But it ain't gonna be no one-on-one date. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't, Eric. He tried to do it, Eric. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I ain't gonna say that.
Don't do it.
He was the spades champion at ASU. Spades champion back in college.
Champion.
I'm spades. That's come on, man.
I have one of my friends on Facebook said you both have to have the same blueprint to build a house, to make sure you build a house.
All right.
That's deep, Terry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Terry.
But what?
Terry, you better stop listening to Jay-Z.
Let me see what Terry look. Who Terry? That's Terry with an eye. So Terry, there's been dudes that you hadn't been attracted to that tried to holler at you, but they were nice. They weren't jerks. Y'all might have worked together, and they was like they shot, and they might have been around. You was bored, but you ain't had no intentions on taking it there with them.
Yeah.
Like I understand, coming into a right situation with somebody that's looking and y'all both attracted to each other and bada bing, bada boom, magic happens. But that friend zone, when people get put in that friend zone, it's like, hey, this is just the friend I call. Like this is like my fourth option because I'm hungry. I'm hungry date, Terry.
Oh, I hate that though. I hate when women do that. I absolutely hate when men throw that up and say, hey, let's go to dinner. I'm paying. It's like, that's not going to make me say yes. I can pay for my own meal. Don't throw that up like that's a bonus.
That's true.
But there are so many women out there that are using men for free meals, and it bothers me. I hate that.
I tell you something funny. There was this girl I worked with, and she wasn't interested in this dude like this. And they went out to lunch, and I was like, I'm trying to tell the story so I don't say no names, but she was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go out to eat with old boy, and I'm like, word?
Right.
She's like, yeah, I didn't bring my lunch today. And I was just
that.
like, word?
Yeah, that's
That's
rough.
Hey, I don't
horrible.
know if you want to go out with Jangling like that. Yeah, Jangling done shot his shot in the office like that.
Oh,
And
yikes.
so, yeah, that was his nickname, Jangling.
Woo, shot is shot.
And so,
Wow.
Jangling ended up being on a, he thought it was more than what it was.
Oh, no.
And she had every intention on it just being on some
free meal.
Friend, free meal. Hey, buddy, we co-workers. And I'm talking about blowing her up, following her on all
See,
social
that's
media.
not worth it. That's not worth it.
All social media.
Yeah, that's
All
rough.
for
It's not worth it.
some Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
They only got 30 minutes for lunch, yo.
I'm sorry.
Hey, that's what it happened though.
That's so. Ugh.
No, I don't really know where they went, but
Stop it,
I mean,
women.
it's
Probably.
It probably was something quick. I mean, Chick-fil-A. I'm
Price
just
going
saying.
up, ain't it?
I'm just saying. Dang.
Okay,
It ain't crystals.
No, well, you know what?
It ain't the
They
number one at
use
McDonald's.
peanut oil. Okay, so that makes it better. Okay, talking to the friend zone. I don't know if I put him in friend zone or just shot him down, period. But there was this guy that approached me in like January at Starbucks. And I was leaving and he was like, oh my God, I've got to get your number. Could I please have your number? I said, okay, you're nice. I'll give you my number, but I'm really not entertaining relationships right now because I'm focused on my music. I have a recording coming up and I'm trying to finish writing my songs. But the recording is March 21st. Call me March 22nd and let's see what happens. He didn't call me.
Well, I mean, you just told me you weren't interested in a relationship.
Well, I wasn't entertaining.
How far was March 22nd?
It was like 3 months.
Oh yeah, no. He's not gonna call you. Come on, you gotta remember these. Like we are guys.
So,
we are very impatient.
but I felt like, okay, so your motive was probably wrong.
No, we're just impatient. That's guys.
No, his motive was to get to know you. Period. Anything got to pass that, he got to get to know you first, right?
Today.
Yeah.
So 3 months passed him by. You think the man gonna keep waiting around? You ain't seen him.
He did call me. He
One
texted
time.
me one time in
What's your
between
story?
that time. I was like, hi, it's good to hear from you. I was shocked. And he asked how the music was coming. I said, the music is coming along well.
You ain't called him back.
Nope. Because I meant it. I was focused on writing my songs.
Why do women do that though? Now that's the thing I've always wanted to be, especially being single. Why do women give out their number knowing that they don't have any intentions?
I had intentions after the recording, not during that process, because you're going to become a distraction. I'm not going to give you what you need at that moment, and you don't have anything I need at the moment.
So you want him to play the waiting game?
Really wasn't a game. I was
didn't
really
mean it as a
serious.
game,
But to
game.
him, he probably thought it was a game. I was really serious. I was like, I cannot entertain anything right now. But he was really fine.
But that's
He was
3 months is
fine.
long. You gotta remember,
And
we guys.
So why didn't you hit him back that day after you finished?
I
He
don't.
showed one. He gave one.
He
step.
did.
He called you during them 3 months.
I should have
right?
called
And then after,
him.
You never called that man back, but you blame him for not doing it again. Or something?
I didn't even think about I should have called him.
Latrice, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
Jack, look,
I didn't even
sit
think about that. Oh, wow.
This same guy comes to you and tells you, hey, I really want to get to know you. I really want to get to know you, but in January. Here's my number.
Yeah. Because in your mind, you be like, okay, In January, did you finally get a divorce or something?
Like, what's
Or
going on
is it?
in
What's the
January?
reason I
What-
gotta wait 3 months.
Finish his music.
I'm writing a book.
I invited him to the recording.
Well, now that part that he should have went on. If he really, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
And I should have followed up. I should have followed up. I honestly, like, I really wasn't there mentally, because when you get in a creative space, it really does consume you. So I didn't even think to call him back.
How about you thinking now, though, right?
Yeah, and I'm wondering if it's even in this phone. It's
But-
only been a year, right?
You know the thing. The thing I always tell people, especially ladies, if you're not ready to receive a phone call or a text message that day or the day after or whatever,
Okay.
don't give out your number. If you're not ready, I always say that.
That's
if you're
good.
not ready to receive, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but if you're not ready to receive a lot of phone calls, a lot of text messages, don't even pursue it.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's like, why would you even give it if you don't even want to try to pursue anything?
What's the best way a woman can say no to a man asking for her number? Because I guess no is the best way, but you try to be nice. Like, what would you rather hear?
Wow.
Nah.
Nah.
No,
Just
I don't want it that harsh. I don't want it that.
Yeah,
nah, it's harsh.
because you don't want it to come off like, oh,
Right.
I didn't want your number anyway. You really want to be
Nah, it's harsh.
cordial about it.
Tell you what works for me every time. Every time. Everybody walk out feeling good. You know, if I didn't have a girlfriend, oh my God.
Okay.
If I didn't have,
Okay.
You trying to make her lie?
it was
You know
lie,
shit.
a red lie.
Now, I would rather
Straight up
You know,
lie.
PKs
would-
never lie.
I would no, it's okay. I would ask for forgiveness, but I think I like that. I think I hold it. Is it good? Yeah, I hold it. I would rather. Yeah, I think I would go with the. If I didn't have a boyfriend.
I really think about it. What about you? What's your,
I'm trying to think. I don't really know what I would want to hear.
Because either way is kind of hard,
huh?
huh?
Your face. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
That's harsh though. I mean, it's harsh. That's real bad. Nah.
You know what? Okay, so
Darius, let me have it.
so chick try to holler at me or something like that, and I'm not talking about now. I'm just talking about like back when I was out there in them streets. Then I would be like, I'd be like, you know what? Sure, I would tell them I got a lot going on, and I probably wouldn't be a good dude for you right now. And I'm just like,
That's very good.
and I mean, it's just,
That's
it is what it
good.
is. And so, if you willing now, if I'm like, you still want to get to know me, I done already told you. So everything's out there in them streets right now. Like, I already told you I'm not gonna be a good dude.
I can
for you,
appreciate
so.
that.
I think the just got our relationship probably is the best one. I just got our relationship. I'm trying to.
I wouldn't be a
I think that would be the best one.
Either way,
What
so
do-
either
what
way,
do
it's a
y'all
lie.
think? What do y'all think? Comment, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I just be
Yeah.
like, I ain't gonna be no good dude for you right
But
now.
you know what? Even giving the number with the intent of not wanting anything from him, that's the lie as well. So
Somebody said I am in thought mode right now, so I'm not the one.
I am in thought mode.
And so
Who said that? I want to know a name.
Wanted to know.
I wanted to somebody I know because I have a friend
that was the one that wanted you to flirt with your
with the eyes. I wonder if I know them. It sounds like somebody I know.
Devin Brown.
Yeah, I don't know if you know him yet.
Hi, Devin.
Yeah, he on the chat. I mean, everybody can see it. Yeah, everybody can see it.
might want to know too, right?
I ain't call you out.
He'll be here at the end of October.
See you in 3 months.
Oh my God.
That's rough though. That's rough though.
Call the day off.
Right. He'll be in birthday mode. You know. He'll be in birthday mode. I've told stories. Hey Jack, I've told stories about Shark on the show before. About the rain. Yeah, about the rain. But he made it rain on other dudes in the strip club, right? It wasn't on purpose. He got,
Oh no!
he got excited. The rain went over the stage onto the dudes on the other side.
No.
And they kind of called it out like, hey, that dude just made it rain on that dude over there.
No.
Yeah, on the mic. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
The thing was like Jay Nixon it was like talking about him on there.
I would have left. He should have left. He should have just left.
Yeah, he can't just sit there. Like, he just sat there and it was just like. You're a grown dude.
Right.
You're a grown dude.
He's supposed to do it though. It's in the house.
Yeah,
Wow.
You gotta,
You can't do that.
No.
You can't do them, but it's gonna be one of my birthday parties. You can't do them. It's gonna rain on you. Then what?
But I mean, y'all all together though. It's one thing if y'all all together. It's your party making it rain. It's another party you getting rained on by a stranger. You don't want.
My
you
Lord.
just gotta turn your back and walk away with the eye.
You don't want to catch that
Just walk away.
Just walk away.
Yeah, that was
rain. Have your phone down. You like,
Just walk away.
when that
What
start?
happened?
Well, look, I got 5 minutes. And so she said she had some vocals for us. Somebody in the chat asked to hear a little bit. Did you want to start?
Y'all want to start?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, you know.
Come on, start.
He did hit us with some secular
Let me
music
see. I hit you with
the
a
other
little
week.
bit of church. Let me
All
see.
right.
Shine on me. Shine on me. Let the light from the lighthouse shine on me.
All right.
Hey.
Give it up. Give it up. Y'all say woo.
Go ahead, hit them lights. Go ahead, hit them lights in that chat room.
Hit them lights. Make it rain.
Hey.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay, I guess the thing that's popping in my head just because of everything that's happening in our nation. I'm not trying to get all deep, but keep your eyes up on Jesus. Look full in his glorious face. And the things of this world will grow strange. Lead them in the light of his glory and grace. That's all.
Hey. We thank you so much. We thank you so much. Latrice, I am so glad that you came in.
Thank you for having me.
I enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, Sunday I'll be in there. I'm in there. I'm trying to get him out one of these.
Come on.
I mean,
we don't keep you long.
Not at all. No,
we
for
don't.
real.
We don't stay in there long.
8:30. I know you up
Yeah.
already.
What kind of church y'all go to ain't keeping you long?
Look, 8:30.
The right church.
8:30, 10 o'clock.
Yes, you out.
Good night. We out.
Yes, it's
Well,
good.
y'all must have like 3 different services.
No, just one service.
Just one service at that location.
At that
but then-
location.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
see, I was about to say, because back home, it ain't no. Yeah, we be out at 11:30.
We don't
It's
keep you all
2:30.
day at EBC.
No,
It's 2:30. I'm trying to eat.
Oh, boom. We on there.
Okay.
Yep, in and
Yeah.
out.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
slide through there and check y'all out one day.
Come on.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I
Come
put
on
them
by
the
church house, make it rain. I'm not letting that go. Huh?
Hey, but look, Latrice, tell everybody how they can follow you on social media. I know everybody enjoyed it just like we did, and tell them how they can follow you.
On Facebook, you can follow me at Latrice Pace, which many of you are doing now. Instagram is Theatrical Pace, and Twitter is Latrice Pace. I'm sorry, I've complicated it with all these different names, but hey, that's it. Follow.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Tracy Treats.
Yes.
Look, I'm going ahead and putting it in the chat room right now, so that everybody can go ahead and follow you. like I said, I had a real good time. Look, everybody, share this show, share the feed if you hadn't done it already. Don't be selfish and let everybody and keep all this goodness and all this fun that we had tonight from your friends, your family, and the people that you don't like that you still friends with on Facebook.
The friends.
Ain't that a shame?
Right. We will be back. I want to say October 16th. We'll be back at 9 p.m. same time. We're gonna have another great show for you all. Let me make sure that it was right. October 16th. Yeah. And so we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready once again to give you all some good stuff. Thank you all for joining us, and we are out. We love you. We out.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuning into the very best. It's yours truly, Jazzy Fizzle. And this is In-State Radio, man. Tune in.